Hello, this is Stoics A to Zeno, and if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. And welcome to the Stoa. On today's Words of the Stoics, I want to continue talking about Epictetus, and one of my favorite quotes that comes to mind often in my everyday life, that I think could be useful for you as well. It's fairly popular on social media in the form that I just said, though it comes from chapter 13 of the Enchiridion, or the Handbook, by Epictetus. There's a few more sentences, so let's read them, get some more context, and talk about how this could apply in our everyday lives. The version I'm going to read is slightly different than the popular one, though I think it still could be useful for you if you want to improve. If you want to make progress, submit to appearing foolish and stupid with regards to external things. Do not wish to appear knowledgeable about anything. And if others think you amount to something, distrust yourself. For you should know that it is not easy both to keep your moral character in accordance with nature and to secure external things. For in attaining one, you will inevitably neglect the other. So as I say, in philosophy, there's always more to it. But what can we make of this, and what can we get from it now to apply in our everyday lives? Let's think of an example. Have you ever started something new that you've never done before, such as play guitar, draw, change careers? Have you ever said to yourself, I just don't think I'll be good at it, so I'm not going to try? Is it really you're worried about not being good at it? Or are you actually worried about what people might think and how it feels to start something new and being concerned about what people think? And in a sense, in a practical sense, this is what Epictetus is talking about. For the Stoics, there's things that are in our power and things that are not in our power. One of the things that's not in our power to control is what people think of us, their opinions of us. So of course it follows, if you want to improve, you can't be concerned with things that are out of your control. Because in doing that, you will always be subservient to those things. You will always be subservient to what others think of you. And in doing that, you will exhaust yourself. And that is kind of the point here. So, if you want to improve, the question you need to ask is, why do I want to do it? Do I want to do it because of what people might think? Do I want them to think that I'm good at something? Or do I want to do it because I want to improve? And then from there ask, is this something in my control or not in my control? And so the main point here that you can take from this is, if you want to do anything, if you want to improve in life, don't worry about what people think, because there's nothing you can ever do about that. Now, all you can do is focus on your improvement, whatever that might be. It could be hard, it could be difficult, and then people might think you're foolish. And that happens in life. But think of this quote when that comes up, and have it in your mind. Store it there. And so when you come across a point like this in your life, you'll have it. And remember, what people think of you is not under your control. Of course, there's always more to it. And I think I'll come back to this quote again, because there's a lot we could talk about. But here's something that you could think about, perhaps memorize, take out in the world, and do philosophy. Now for today, that's been Words of the Stoics. And as always, for the good.